So Jade Cargill, she's been on a run, dude. Has she not?
Jesus Christ. Amazing. And not only has she been on a run, it's just the fact that she's what, 30 something and oh? What every, let's say, premium live event, well, Mark IN, pay per view, she reinvents her image.
She does.
It's amazing how she does that, changing the hair color, changing the style. Props to her for her creativity and letting her do that.
And she cut one hell of a promo on Dynamite, man. Like
Yeah.
she really backed it up. Like she's real, and like if you were to put her next to any AEW superstar, I would dare say any WWE superstar. For those that don't know wrestling, they would say
Oh,
she's the star.
I don't know what happened. I just thought of this. So I don't know if I'm going to make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
But Jade Cargill's been on a hell of a roll.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day when we were kids, the WWE Championship was the face of the franchise.
Correct.
The Intercontinental Championship went to the best wrestler.
Correct.
All of a sudden, I feel like this is the opposite. I feel like the TBS Championship is going to be like the face. She's been on talk shows, radios. I feel like the AEW Women's Championship is going to be the best wrestler championship.
Wow.
Why? I just thought this came to me, so I can't back that up. But it makes sense because what else? To me, she's perfect for this role. Nobody else on the roster I could think could be TBS champion in the role she's creating for it.
Well, it's interesting you say that because she is getting a lot of mainstream attention, including from a celebrity here in Bow Wow, which has been trending. Draven at Wrestling Covers. Bow Wow says he's going to see Jade Cargill real soon. ... What if you bring someone with him? Eyes open there. So yeah, Bow Wow and Jade Cargill even made it to TMZ. Their whole back and
well
forth.
Done for them. Good job.
Right, well done here. I've never been quite the Bow Wow guy, but needless to say,
I'll get that from you.
He is a celebrity in his own right. Good for him. And you're right. He's bringing that more attention to the TBS Championship to Jade Cargill. The question I always have is: does Bow Wow bring more eyes to AEW? Do they need Bow Wow for this, or is Jade Cargill is she fine doing this on her own?
She's perfectly fine doing this on her own. Your question you're asking me: will he bring more eyes? Yes. I'm talking about maybe like 1,000 more eyes because Little Bow Wow, when I was growing up, was awesome. He was a prodigy, breakout star. Then he grew up. Bow Wow, I haven't heard from in 20 years.
Right.
I know he has a solid, hardcore fan base that loves him and follows him, whatever he does. I haven't heard a hit from him. I haven't seen him doing any acting roles or movies or tour concerts, but he obviously is doing something.
And seeing him on Dynamite, that looked like it was pre-recorded.
Yeah.
The dude does not look good. He did not age well.
So this isn't the AW's answer to Logan Paul.
No.
But maybe his diehard fans might turn in to AEW, but I don't think it's going to be enough that they're hoping for.
Why? Like, why is this happening? Like,
I don't know.
What's the payoff here? Because
TMZ views.
Because I feel like Jade Cargill does more for Bow Wow than Bow Wow does for Jade Cargill at this point. You know what I mean?
That's a quote. Yeah.
Like,
that on a t-shirt.
Like I just don't get it. I know Bow Wow is a wrestling fan. I know he's been wanting to get involved. And now here he is, so good for him. What's the payoff? It's not like Jade Cargill and Bow Wow are going to have a match. And
no.
Great point, Draven here. Like, who is he bringing with him?
That's the thing.
Is this an intro for someone else?
Has to be.
We're going to see a former WWE star coming in?
Maybe or some woman from on the Indies, some big name on Impact, some free agent who I can't think of off the hand. But yeah, this has to lead to that. Because major celebrities who are in WWE make sense. Right? They do them right. AEW did a good job with Snoop Dogg. They've done a good job with Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, great job with Shaquille O'Neal.
They're setting up to do a good job with Bow Wow. But Bow Wow isn't a huge A-lister.
No
disrespect to him. I mean, I'm not saying anything negative against him. I don't want to get any ats, but it just he's not going to fight her. He has to, and he has to bring somebody with him. Who it is, I can't think of any name offhand.
Like
But
we know he's gonna probably take a spot from Jade. Like that's gonna happen.
She'll body slam him, or she'll hit him.
Yeah,
He'll take a bump.
yeah, for sure. But like a match, like that's what I'm wondering. Like, what? There's definitely an angle here. What it's gonna be? I don't know. Like, one would think that it would definitely be a name.
Yeah, I see the brain turning, see the wheels turning.
Someone he has. I mean, he's a rapper, so he definitely has ties.
To
Could it be Sasha Banks?
no,
I mean,
no.
Think about it.
She's still in a contract. She's not. She wasn't released. She wasn't fired. I get what you're saying. If she was a free agent, hell yes, I'd be all in on this. But
Do we know for a fact? Do we know for a fact that like, what? Because there were rumors before that she was not under contract anymore. That she was granted a release. Remember that was low key. I haven't heard anything.
You know what? You're right.
That, like,
I forgot about that because you were right. That rumor lasted like a week or two, but I never got any confirmation on that. But maybe you're right. Who knows? I don't see that happening. I feel like if her being released would be a bigger story.
Dude, I don't know, man. She's definitely making rounds. Like, it was weird. Like, I feel like this point, Sasha Banks, she just breathes and she trends. Like, she was at a Celtics game the other day and she was trending because of that. She actually got more likes and retweets for being at Celtics game than the royal family when they were there. That's the star power that she's having right now. If this is somehow that tie-in, if this what it does lead off to,
but then why use Bow Wow and not Snoop Dogg? Would it be too obvious?
That would be too obvious, right? Yeah. I don't know if Bow Wow has a connection to Snoop Dogg at all.
Does Bow Wow connect with anybody? Who knows? Yeah. It's Bow Wow.
I mean, that's the only name that really came to mind. I feel like it would have to be a big payoff. Like who else would be out there? It would be a big payoff. Naomi?
No, still under contract.
I feel like Naomi's under contract still. That part I think is true. So it wouldn't be her.
Who knows? One more cliffhanger to leave us to go.
Are you invested in it or no? Are you invested in this?
I'm invested in anything Jade Cargill does. Do you see what she was wearing?
There it is.
I'm like, how was that outfit holding on? Then I thought it was a whole complete bodysuit, and well done. I mean, she's just a fucking A-lister star, man. God bless her. I think she should be.
Yeah,
give her what she wants.
AEW did right with her. They've really done a good job making her a star. I would be surprised if her contract goes up when it goes up. I would be surprised if WWE didn't make a strong push to get her.
I think they've done too good of a job because I can't see anybody holding the TBS championship. Again, she's run that lap of names that she's beaten. I can't think of anybody she hasn't beaten on that roster outside the main event women's title picture.
I mean, you have to keep in mind AEW is still building up that women's roster, and I think they're doing a good job. I think it's a slow build, but Jade Cargill is just, she has a hit factor. Yeah, she's a superstar. Yeah, but that's not to say like someone can't be built up that way. Like Will Nightingale, for example. To see Saraya maybe go for that hunt. You don't necessarily know who else may come into AEW. They sign a lot of people. A lot of people come and go from there. So like I don't necessarily think the fact that like no one else could follow her. She just made a
trailblazer.
Very, very big shoes to fill for the next person.